Good day. So we are the group 8 and we are about to present chapter 8, which is the marketing your product. So product marketing is where you bring a product to market by promoting and selling it to customer. So developing your marketing mix. So this is the objectives of developing your marketing mix. So first is to identify the components of a marketing plan. So describe various types of product strategies, specify ways to apply place or distribution or strategies, and explain methods using in developing price strategies. So what is a marketing plan? So to understand what is marketing plan, so let understand what is market is. Like a market is a group of potential customer for a particular product or service. So ang market day morning ang potential customers example ani kanang business kanang sa school supplies. Syempre ang potential customers nila is students. So that is market. Next is marketing. So marketing is a way of presenting your business to your customer. So ang marketing di ay mao ni ang kanang pamaagi to present your business. Example ani is advertising your product or magbutang kag kanang poster about sa imo business. So those are the effective kanang marketing a product. So the main reason for marketing is to clearly communicate the value of your product or service. To do this successfully, you create a marketing plan. So that's where you can make a marketing plan. So what is a marketing plan? So marketing plan is a detailed guide with two primary parts, which is the first is marketing goals. So every marketing plan is unique because each business has its own marketing goals. So your marketing goals should agree with your business plans overall objectives. However, marketing goals are usually more specific and action oriented. So marketing goals is specific to a marketing plan's desired result or achievement. So way to state goals in the measurable way is to specify the amount of sales or profit you wish to reach. So the marketing goals also required a time frame. So first is a short range goal. So short range goal, this is smaller, measurable and obtainable. So this is what you want to accomplish next month or next year of your business. For example, na kay kanang computer shop. So then you're planning to have another computer set to your shop in the next month or in the next year. So that is short range goal. Next is the mid range goal. This is what you want to achieve in the next 5 years, 2 to 5 years. So that is mid range goal. So next is long range goal. So long range goal is this is what you want to see your business into 20 to 25 years from now. This is so that is the long range goals. Some additional thing to keep in mind when considering goals. So motive. So when you have a business, so kailangan na kay motive to inspire to run the business. Next is the consistency. So dapat consistent ka sa imong kuan sa business ug unsay mang gibuhat pag sugod. So dapat tuloy-tuloy na nahantod mo lambo ni imong kuan business. So next is the cost. So dapat aware sa ta sa cost o tukod tag kanang business dapat kanang aware ta sa cost nga mga expenses is nga atong makuot sa tang bulsa. Okay, so another potential marketing goals can be defined in terms of market share. So market share is in percentage to a given market population that is buying a product or services from a particular business. So for example ani the company A, company B, company C, or company D. So in the chart, so we can see that the company D ay company C has the greatest kanang percentage of buying a product. So kani sila maoy kanang naay pinakasuki gyud sa pagbili sa usa ka product sa usa ka business. So next is the company A, the blue, which has 25%. Next is the company D, the violet. So they have 20%. Next one is the company B, 15%. So for example lang ni kanang school ties kanang school supply. So ato ning assume ning kaning company C the highest kanang percentage of the chart. This is the student because student gyud mas mobili gyud sa mga school supply ngani nga na. So marketing strategy or marketing mix. So every marketing plan has 5 main strategy area, something referred to as a 5Ps. How a company choose to combine these areas is called its marketing mix. So think of it as creating a recipe for reaching and keeping customer. So number one, the 5Ps is people. So if you have the strategy, so you must know the people. You must know the people kanang hubot kanang mupalit sa imong business, like your potential customer. So dapat aware ka na. So product, so dapat aware sad ka sa product nga halinon ba ni sa inyong lugar or kanang demand ba kay ni sa mga tao para makakuan ka nga mahibaw ka sa unsay kanang ganahan sa tao sa inyo nga lugar. So place, so dapat sa lugar sa kibaw ka sa lugar o unsay mga kailanganon nila, unsay mas halin, unsay mga mas kanang mga mas halin gyud. So place. Next is price. So dapat aware sad ka sa price nga imong ihatag, dili di nimo padak-an or di ba nimo pa kuan ayo. So next is the promotion. So para in a marketing plan, your product is the physical item you plan to sell or the service you plan to provide. In this section, we'll use the term product whether it is a physical item or a service that you are selling. So first, attracting customer to your product. So dapat ma-attract yun ang kanang naay yung mga customers sa imong product, kanang naay catchy kayo sa eyes sa mga tao. So para dagan-dagan ang mga ng potential customer nga sa imong product. So next is maintaining customer loyalty. So para maintain mo ang customers loyalty nimo, dapat matrato sila or kanang satisfy sila sa imong product or pag-serve nga na aron mo kuan. So next is packaging. So pag-pack pud sa ilang product, dapat kanang presentable aron makaingon sila nga makaingon ang imong mga potential customer nga nindot og packaging, so catchy kayo sa eyes na.
So, determining place distribution strategies. Distribution channels are the various ways that a product can reach the consumer. If you can find an efficient distribution channel, you may be able to gain a competitive advantage. The more cost efficient the channel is, the lower you can keep the product's price. And the more time efficient the channel is, the faster the product will reach consumers. So, magatag og example, since we are living now in a technology and we have a internet, one of example is mag live ka sa mga social media, or mas advantage ang Facebook right now because mao na ang mas popular among the social media. Sa tanang social media, mas advantage ang Facebook because anyone can make an account in there. So via living in Facebook will make your products easier to spread, or mas mapadali ang paglago sa imong product because sa pag-live pa lang na mo ginay mutan-aw or na ay mga tao na magkanaag interest sa imong product, labi na if your product will be useful for them or magamit sa atong kinabuhi. So there are main example of para mas mapadali ang paglago and mas mapadali ang pag-distribute or mas mapadali ang pag-distribute nimo sa imong products. Since we are living in a online, you can put your products in online shopping like Shopee or Lazada because online shopping mas mapadali ang pag distribute nimo sa mga imong products because they will order it online without any hassle. They will click it what your product na magka-naa sila benefits. And the second is what channels will you use. The first is a direct channel. Direct channel is a pathway in which a product goes from the producer straight to the consumer. Think of it as a trip with no stops between the starting point and the destination. So a direct channel is magatag example again, same ra na sa mo baligya kag imong sakyanan, murag ikaw ang you're the one who own the item or the car. So mao na ang direct product, murag from producer straight to the consumer diretso. Wala na ilain, wala na mga we call that, wala na mga agents sana something. And sa second one is indirect channel. Is a pathway in which the product goes from the producer to one or more intermediaries before it reaches the consumer. So sa indirect example again is the buy and sell or the commissioner ang gangayog commission. Murag para sana they will be the one who will the original seller will mangitag agent or tao na mag-post, or they that person will be the one who will posted it online where he or she can sell it through online or whenever it is man. So in the second the last one is an intermediary, is the bridge between a producer and a consumer. Intermediaries include agents, brokers, wholesalers, distributors, and retailers. Mao na sila mga as popular as mga brokers. They will be the third person sa duwa ka kuan, sa duwa ka sa the sa duwa ka tao na ilang sa duwa ka tao na ila ipatransaction. And this is an example of indirect channel. In a customer market, a manufacturer produces millions of cell phones. This is the example of indirect channel. A manufacturer produces millions of cell phones. A seller buys thousands of cell phones from the manufacturer. A retailer buys dozens of cell phones from the wholesaler for the retailer store. A consumer goes to the retail store and buys one cell phone. And where and when will you sell? Place strategies need to include the selling location and the hours during which customer can buy the product. Choosing an excellent location or physical store. So, choosing the excellent location will give you some advantage to your competitive, because the more people in that area, mas dako yung advantage, because daghan man kayo kuan pwedeng mag-interest sa imong product. And second one is determining the days and hours when customers are most likely to shop. So like that. Wait. So determining the days and hours when customers are most likely to shop. So sa ani, you should consider to where and when the mas daghan og tao para mas mapadali na mailhan nimong product. And third one is providing an easy to use website that customers can access anytime from any location. In this it will give you some advantage or competitors, because you have a website na mas madali mailhan imong product, because it could easily spread. And the last is taking orders via a toll-free telephone number with operation standing by 24 hours. Same rin sa providing easy to use website. It also could give you advantage to your competitors too, because pero mas mapadali ani, because we all titatanan is can access a telephone number. So mao ni siya, I could consider this as advantages for sa imong mga competitors. So sunod is exclusive distribution. Gives a specific retailer or authorized dealer the sole right to sell a product or in a particular geographical area. So exclusive distribution, mao ni sila mga reseller or mga authorized dealer. So they will be the one who will buy sa what we call that retailer. Mao na silang mga tao na legit na pwede nimo palitan sa isa ka product. And the second is extensive distribution. The objective of extensive distribution is to make a product available at as many sales outlets as possible. So sa intensive distribution, sila ang mga what we call that the produce or the distribute sa mga product sa different outlets. And the last is selective distribution, allowing a product to be sold at a moderate number of sales outlets but not everywhere possible in a particular geographical area. And that's all. Thank you.
So, good morning. So, my topic is developing price strategies. So, when we say developing price strategies, it is a value pricing. This strategy is based on what customers think a product or service is worth rather than actual cost. So number one is identifying price objectives. So when deciding on pricing objectives, you must consider first is the overall financial, marketing, and strategic objectives of the company. Number two is the objectives of your product or brand. And number three is consumer price elasticity and price points. And last is the resource you have available. So, ana siya. So, under ana niya is build or maintain the image. So, kung understandable raman siya, di ba? Ang kanang when we say build or maintain the image is kinahanglan ang atong product atong i-maintain jud nato ang ato ang uh, silbi background sa atong product para dili siya mo down, di ba? Para mas mahalin jud siya. So under sa build or maintain the image na atay increase sales volume. So how to increase the sales volume? So we have 8 ways how to increase the sales volume. So first is emphasize customers benefits. Second is know your competitors. Yun lang, makibaw yun sa atong competitors. Number 3 is understand customer challenges. 4 is integrate sales with marketing. Number 5, offer sales incentives. Number 6 is reward new customers. So, number 7 is evaluate lead generation and qualification. And last is use metrics to identify areas to improve. So, second is obtain expand market. So, how we can expand our business? So, we have 4 steps to expand a market. So, first is define your new target markets. So, kinahanglan makibaw ta sa atong target markets. Number 2 is do your market research. So, atong i-research ang atong kuan sa kanang atong silbi target nato nga market. Then number 3 is enter the market or look for another target market. Last is create a plan, enter the market. So last is maximize product. So how we can maximize a product value. So we have 5 ways to increase product value. So first is functionality is key. So this one might seem obvious. The value of a product is the strongest driver of the value of a company. Second is prioritize customer relationships. Number 3 is target customer by income. Number 4 is use price comparison to your advantage. And last is give customers the urgency to purchase. So, di ba? Selecting based price strategy. So, when we say selecting based price strategy, so it is a pricing strategy. It's a method used to establish the best price for the product or service. So it helps you choose prices to maximize profits and stakeholders' value while considering consumer and market demand. So, So, under sa selecting basic price strategy natay first is demand basic pricing. So, when we say demand based pricing, this is also known as customer based pricing. So, is any pricing method that uses consumer demand based on perceived value as the central element. So, kining demand based pricing, it is basis by the customer based pricing kay nabiya jud for example na uban mga tao nga muhangyo, so sometimes ang katong namaligya maka-realize siya nga overpriced ra day ko kay gihangyo man, so meaning maka-realize siya nga sige ako ning i-minus para ma-avail sa nila, mas mupalit sila ani kay available ra ka, di ba? Next is competition based pricing. So competition-based pricing is a pricing method that involves setting your prices in relation to the prices of your competitors. So, example ani, di ba, kada tindahan ro na daghan ang tindahan niya. ang imong product dire sa imong product kay ang baligya nimo is mahal niya. Sa imong competitors is low price ra kayo. So ang mga customer na adyo posibilidad nga adto sila sa pikas o palit. So imong buhaton is kuan mo kuan sa ka silbi magbase sa ka sa kuan ilahang price para mapalit imuhang product. O na siya. So last is cost-based pricing. So when we say cost-based pricing, it is a pricing method that is based on the cost of production, manufacturing, and distribution of a product. So from the kuan lang word cost-based pricing. So magbase siya sa price sa kuan nagasto niya sa pagkuan sa iyang product sa production cost og sa manufacturing og sa distribution. So from transpo silbi kanang magbase siya kung pila iyang nagasto sa kuan ba sa iyang mga nagama sa kanang product. So next is allowing for price adjustment. So it is a modification made of the overall price of a contract to take account of legitimate changes in cost of performing the contract. So it is a mechanism to protect both buyers and sellers from unforeseeable input price fluctuations. So meaning example lang ani niya is, so when we say adjustment man good sa price, pareha to akong giingon ganiha nga ang competitor nimo is nag low price siya para mahalin niyang kuan. So ikaw mag-adjust ka kay para silbiin mo siyang makuan nimo ang kuan sa mga tao sa tawag ini. Maagni nimo sila dili ra sila mas baratog baligya naasad ka, di ba? So na siya. So next is price factors for services. So we have 5 factors to consider when pricing product or services. So first is cost. So cost, first and foremost, you need to financially inform. Okay, naara ba yun na yung mga gastuhon. So second is customers. So know what your customers want you from products and services. Third is positioning. So once you understand your customer, you need to look at your positioning. So this is area. So market ang example ani niya. So kaupat is competitors. So kibaw ta sa tong mga competitors. And lastly is profit. So lastly is bundling. So when we say bundling, it is a company will sell 2 products together at a lower price than the sum of the individual price of each product. Common bundle pricing examples are cable TV and mobile plans, and fast food restaurants, value meals combos. So mao na siya. That's all. Thank you.
Creating campaign strategies. A promotional campaign is a group of specific promotional activities built around a particular theme or goal. Each campaign provides descriptions of the media to be used, dates, quantities, costs, and other details. For example, in stage 1, your campaign may focus on creating campaign strategies based on your goals and audience will yield the best results and will save you a lot of time, money, and stress. Each campaign provides description of media to be used, dates, quantities, and costs. The example for these includes establishing a favorable business image. Establishing a favorable business image, kada brand they try to create an image that will take its company and products forward and para dali silang mailhan or mahinumduman sa mga customers maong They spend a lot of money and implements may creative ideas para maka-establish sila business image. So, educating your target market about the features and benefits of coming products. So, ang educating your target market about the features and benefits of coming products, ang example nga nitatak sa kung nauna kay ang Apple. Apple invests a lot of resources in educating its customers based through hands-on experiences. At the retail stores, diin mabati sa mga customers ang mga produkto o makita kung giunsa kini pagtrabaho. Kung diin gitudluan ang mga customers kung unsaon ang saktong paggamit niini. Maong ang resulta, they have lots of loyal customers who also advocate for the brand both online and offline, kay naghatag man sila saktong mga impormasyon kabahin sa ilang produkto or services kung unsa ilang makuha ani paggamiton nila ni. So, creating an awareness of where and when you will be opening. So, creating an awareness of where and will be opening. To create awareness, kinahanglan nimo nga mahibal-an ang imong kaugalingon ug ang imong negosyo, nakabantay mo anang nga produkto nga nasa commercial sa TV, unya akit-an nimo ni usa ka tindahan, dayon ipalit nimo, mao na ang brand awareness. Nakita nimo ang produkto nga ginegosyo sa radyo or TV kung asa sila dapita na himutang o ganus ang date nga ilang opening para makaadto mo. Mao na ang ilang mga way para sa pag-create og awareness. At stage 2, your campaign may include announcements that you are now open for business. Stage 2 also usually includes sales promotions to 230 chapter 8 get people to try product or service. As your customer base increases, your stage 3 or ongoing plan should add strategies for keeping current customers loyal. Keep in mind that you may need to vary your ongoing plan based on seasons or cycles in your industry. You may also need to make adjustments along the way if the target market, business environment, and competitions change. Measuring promotions effectiveness. In your promotional plan, to forget to include ways to track response that result from specific types of promotions. This information will help you decide what form of promotion to use in future. Here are some of examples of tracking strategies. Ask customers where they first heard about your business. Create an ad with coupon or other clip-out feature. Use the same ad for various print media sources, but include an individual code on each ad. Compare sales results with the time and place that a particular promotion was offered. Pre-test potential advertisements before finalizing and submitting them to the media. Budgeting for promotion. Your budget for promotion will be determined by your factors, your business industries, the strength of your competitions, which media base reaches and target audience, the funds you have available. So budgeting for promotion, promotional budget is a specified amount of money set aside to promote the products or beliefs of a business or organizations. Promotional budgets are created to anticipate the essential costs associated with growing a business or maintaining a brand name. The budget is often set according to a percentage of sales or profits. For an established business, a percentage or start up costs or use of funds in the case of startup, a percentage of raise funds in the case of non-profit or a foundation. In order to maintain an expected growth rate, the things you should consider are your business industry, the strength of your competition, which media best reaches your target audience, and the funds you have available. Research research rates and other costs. After you have conducted a number of promotional campaigns, you will have historical data available to help estimate costs. In the meantime, if you are starting a new business, you will need to do some research. Following up are few strategies you can use. Contact sales managers and radio and television stations, newspapers, and magazines to request a list of their rates. Request a list of pricing from sales managers to at radio and television stations, newspapers, and magazines. When you buy a TV or radio spot, you are purchasing the ability to reach the number of people who are watching or listening at the specific time. So when you are purchase a TV or radio commercial, you are purchasing the ability to reach the amount of people who have listening at the moment. Factor in the public relations and publicity costs. For example, if you plan to stage a community event, you may need to hire a catering service or other vendor. So look into firms that make promotional things and compare their price. So research companies that produce promotional items, compare their prices. Advertising agencies can help you create, plan, and manage advertising and other promotional activities. So advertising campaigns can assist you in the creation, planning, and management of advertising and other promotional activities. So consider low-cost promotion strategies. If your promotional budget is low, here are some potential ways to keep costs down. Swapping service. So low consider low cost promotion strategies. So if you have a limited promotional budget, here are some potential cost cutting measures. Swapping service is also called as barter. Barter is a method of exchange in which participants in the transaction directly swap products or services for other goods or services without the use of a medium of exchange such as money. This is one of the ways for you to save or cost down your promotion by means swapping your services or products between two parties, where the other party will get or handed your goods and at the same time it will help your promotion with lost cost. So cooperative advertising. So a cooperative advertising arrangement is a cost of sharing structure used to pay for advertising. The producer of goods undertakes to reimburse its distributors and retailers for a share of the advertising and market expenditures associated with the sale of the manufacturers. items under this agreement. Sorry. This kind of strategy involves the manufacturer wholesaler that offer to retailers where of these collaborate together for them to have a beneficial promotion. Example of cooperative advertising are ads on televisions, trade show materials, and direct mail campaigns. So testimonials and endorsements. A testimonial or show or a testimonial or endorsements shows in promotion and advertising is a person's writing or spoken statement praising the virtues of a product. The praise testimonial most typically refer to sales pitches ascribed to regular folks, whereas the term endorsement refers to pitches created to superstar. It is the strategy where some of the people who used to use the product and undergo in such service offer. They give their spoken or written statement on how good, excellent the service offered by the certain company and how effective and safe the product produced. The endorsement, we always seen that most of the endorsement involves celebrities for a certain product because people really on the product if the endorsers are well known. By these strategies, it pitches the attention of the public patronize. So that's all for the topic of Group 8. Thank you.